Hello, good evening. Bon Javin Nilha Pa. Muntina Sopiola now Namite Ho Tuni Nilha. The Bridge special session on online awareness on special internship revision SIR. Mitam ta in lungdan na inavin, mitam ta tizat na yung inavin as it 2024 to 2025 SIR implementation in Bihar was ang buintam pita amin hichi hozi hin the bridge in gya ko na ta in hichi SIR chung chang thu hi nam mi pite ho bai cha hen le het the het ding ta mi pi hon het the ding vin hichi online session hi ahung ki go ngina hi hichi wa in het the du cha hi le SIR special intensive revision hi ipiham ipisi atu special hi a ipisi atu internship hi sule manipula si lenam buina zat tum chom lai ta ipibola hi chi ham e hodinga pha hai phaloham aphat le itikali se du ham aphat lo le iti du ham ipi i bol du ham adi a mi sang somnga valjen internally displaced hi sunga hi hichi special internship revision hi hichi whole ading ha ipiti ding ham chule hichi hi ki bo hanang hele ei mi te adi akuki chate dinga ipi ato kha ipi a phai ipi a boi ding ham ti ho tam pe ta he mitin izo si lung op kai na hi in la tu ni ni ha hi hichi ilung op kai na zo siu hi simple bai cha hen het bai chai ni het deu hin chule hichi hin hil chen dingin het gil na tiu se hello experience kum tam ta hin nei chule hichi department electoral department na tong het gil na nei in hichi the bit stock carding in speaker la in even to in ama introduce an abol so tun ha speaker la in pdu hi le koi machatang a hi po in Pu Tongmin Misao, Deputy Chief Electoral Officer, serving in the Chief Electoral Office, New Delhi. Amahin tu ni nila ahi ilong op kain ho zo chi chung chang thu ahi bai cha khen le het nuk tai hin se pi du hizin ama sapenin the bridge minin ama liena inene masabe ne hi.
Thank you.
Tu nila ichi du da ni hi le session hi speaker pa in ama part presentation hin nei in tin chizo chule Q&A question and answers do nom ho viewers for na nom ho zo se aban bana inichi ha before I come to the main topic hichi session ipat masangwan speaker pa ahunglut masangin I just want to ask a warm up question to speaker pu ako ne warm up question chom khan hin dong ti hi chi zo zo chule speaker pu ama pha hin kela ading abana chu in cha do hin pu misao thing hang gama ko na khu ben thei la ha sa ta an hung khang le na ko na Delhi to be the capital city Deputy Chief Electoral Officer hin to hi hichi story hi what is your intake humble beginning apa na hichan hung thung then the hichi journey hi nang adinga itabang journey na gelam ti chom chanin se pi tiao chung ke pa min te
Thank you the bridge team also say to ting le adi in Sangboy Moses itabang pat pa ki holim na pat iman theo kayong discussion na invite ni hin bolo ka kipain adi chu SIR hi to a hot topic khat ahin ho chen na gam Manipur bo se hello all over the country India pumpia dinga hot topic akiha se loi penta akhat chu anahin tabang program hin gon ka kipa in straight to the question achun ilut le yes humble beginning hi kayong dilhia to a government servant khat akom thei nahi lenta ahi pon neu chakhat ahin amina title officer pan thu hin alin ta zanga hi pon henge insung gen thei hasa nom sa ki hipon Shillong St. Anthony's College graduation kana chai jin ka chai zo wachun to hom sim hom pi loi le pai ho to di hi chiu tin civil service atem bolu te ti chu kan ke ho train ko hong ba de hi a su sa jong ke hello loi te khat le ni hung ki bela cha chu ka run thun wa chu exam dinga ka ki prepare wa form fill up all thei thei ka bol wa graduate level exam jo si chu kan bol le pathin lung sen in exam masa pen hi le ke lomin to akamu pa hi la ya chu staff selection commission na bol hin kamu mu chun in sung ha sat gan thei family jom support nom ta support thei lo hi ji chun kan join in hi le to hi Delhi government Delhi administration ko mahin state ro si in Chief Electoral Officer Office kiti Election Commission noya state ro si in election lang pang electoral roll lang pang besui dinga hi Office of Chief Electoral Officer kiti state capital jo sia umahin Delhi ajang umin chahin ex cadre wang ka hipon ke ho hi interdepartment transfer umjing ahin yun la tu lai ta hi Chief Electoral Officer Office ko lai ta ahin tutuhin Delhi Andaman Nicobar Island Civil Services induction kamuin henge hilaya Delhi posting kamu government servant kapan the hi mi sa te ding zong ichan ngam khata ki thu pi na thei chen any government department related problem issues boina nei ho ki thu pi te thei chanin ka ki thu pi thein chule nam boina azong country capital umaki ji chun bol thei chen pan thei chen pan kila nge ka ki pe
ke pa amen from village to the national capital ti the hi in a ho kuki cha te song officer tam ta ne ho he from very humble beginning but from village lying to the rural most area king hang ko chong pat na to the national capital tam beta yem win ai ti chun hi hol a khat ne hi ji chun khang tha te dinga hi vet ton the ta nung zui the ta ne hi ji win na chong ke pa tu i phung ki win tu in thil dang danga ke ho na delete to win tu ni a topic yo special intensive revision ahin tu ni la speaker pa win ama phat hin ke le entin ama phat hong ke chai tinga hi sule Q&A ini lu de tu in speaker Pu Tongmin Misao ama phat an pitau hete.
Thank you, Moses. Enjoy introduction say hi to humble beginning. Cái hi ấy he dòng mình tin ấy hello ông khá lệ có hồ thằng can phai cycle cảng phố pi district ở hiến Hilaya para hung say lên chu kan hin service ka bol ja di liam ka hitan is Moses in introduction na hin say special intensive revision het gil na nei ta na ti le ka ki phalam thimin henge election office ka hi ji wang chun knowledge le experience wang chu akinei nai but may not be perfect doubt you'll see question you'll see chu ka clear jo lo mai the ai jong le discussion hin
No issue boy lo ma.
item khara question doubt ai lo le dei bang wa audience on clear ka bol jo lo jong le all le ti session jo ti jong le nung le personally a jong bol kit the ti chu abul pat na ka hin sei no min tin henge topic achun duta within subject achun SIR hi special intensive revision hi ipisa ki bol ham why SIR Election Commission of India hi Article 324 of the Constitution of India empowered ki bol mandate ani yahin chuting le Representation of People's Act 1950 Act niyo min Representation of People Act hi 1950 khat ahin 1951 khat ahin 50 hin electoral roll tok kisai preparation and management of electoral roll deal abolin 1951 pa hin conduct of election iti ki bol de ham ti hu ahin tu ahi SIR pa hi 1950 RP Act in short in RP Act akitiin hichi Act and regulation statute umdung zuya hi election commission hi empowered ahin mandate ani ahin Supreme Court chan geya case umin petition abol win political party kahepoi individual kahepoi ahin recently last week achun Supreme Court in final ruling ahin bolin election commission has no doubt authority to revise the electoral roll in the manner it directs and decides. Ta chu man a challenge thei lo Supreme Court in jam ruling pi etan. SIR he tu masanga Bihar ane ki panin sizowa 12 states including West Bengal nasata West Bengal jang news a highlight an umen. Tua hi eho apa hi phase 3 eho tile ichen tam na penu Manipur Nagaland ahin cover hin hi phase 3 hong hitan. E special intensive revision iti tengle electoral roll revision ti na hin electoral roll hi ipizia ki sim ham ipizia to revision ngai ham electoral roll lo election thailo hin election ki bol ho electoral roll basis a ki bol hin ga sei sau be ding achun som zo si hamle delimitation a women based on census to a census ang hungum ki de hitan census ki chaile delimitation of constituencies. What constituencies? Electoral constituencies. Assembly constituency ay lo le parliamentary constituency. So hi population umdungzuya delimit hung ki bol din in akibol sa ting le assembly constituency umintin, parliamentary constituency hung umintin. Electoral roll hi assembly constituency basis akisim hi. Parliamentary constituency basis akisim lo assembly constituency wise maintain ki bol ahin. Chipahi abulay ni het diu de aumen tua special intensive revision hi it is a de novo exercise of the electoral roll. Electoral roll to a existing pa athabe a new fresh election commission makai na direction noya asim phating ti na he intensive revision he masanga chun intensive revision ti chun akum si ele summary revision a jinge si summary revision a chi piumam electoral roll cho apum pia ki hello electoral roll pachu athi amang kila do a ai lo wa hile a cheng ta lo ho kila do a sa pa wang chu ngai ngai ya mi asa voter ho chu ahin la do dingom le kila do het be dingom le ki heng be 18 years ung ling tha ho young voters ho ti kabang ki heng be chi pa chu si le ahin chi chu summary revision a kitin tu apa hi intensive revision that means electoral roll he apum pia athabi asim phating ina he chizia hi hung important hin intensive revision pa hi chule e Supreme Court chan ge ya litigation omna ki he na chu chi electoral sorry technical issue da ne he ka chan lu jang ka bol sa le screen sharing chu access ai thei pon screen share lo win bolo hitin na Moses okay aile aban che within objective of SIR hi ipiham ipija SIR hi Election Commission of India na bolham tile verification of all existing electors of electoral roll as per the law. Tu electoral min do se hi verify bolding athabea new and fresh electoral roll sim ding ti ahin election commission yang saying in this SIR no eligible elector should be left out. Eligible nahi left out nahi thei loading, and no ineligible elector should be included in the electoral roll. Ineligible ho chu electoral roll awang kipansa loading ahitai. Ti chu hin. Ahi la injon ka seitan electoral roll ahi citizen of India hobo pang thei ding aminu thei ding kitipa chu a legal provision ipiumam. Article 326 of Constitution of India chunipi sayam citizenship eligibility to be a voter in India. Nahi nadinga chi pingaizam. Number one, must be a citizen of India. Must be tihe. Ani nachu John kaseitan kum som legera pachung lang hiingay. Chuting le disqualified on ground of non-residence. Non-residence kiti chu aumlo achenglo agami hilo. Zia disqualification government in nabol ka aile chiyong chu napantelo ding ti na he. Aile next achun citizen of India ho chu koi hidi tam. Not bol nom jane ki bol the hin as per manual of electoral roll la kisei chu citizen of India chu koi chu hidi ham. Those who are born before 1st July of 1987. 1987 masang anapi na hile. Sa itam di bihela chu citizen of India nahi zinge. Aji chu Citizen Act of India chu India kisei banga chu 1st July 1987 masang aping ho chu citizen of India ki koi zinge India ping na. Sang boy ti kuma Moses ti kuma na pin hanang.
93.
Okay, ai là năng lượng chứ nếu khát bôi ta chứ là aban na mo me aban na chu if you are born between 1st July 1987 and 2nd December 2004 Moses na nga lahin a cover te provided at least one of the parent was an Indian citizen at the time of birth. July 1987 to December 2004 ki kaan pina hile nanule na pa chu khat zo citizen of India hi nga ye chu ipiti ke ha de ham nanule na pa document chun approve de he third category a chu 3rd December 2004 jo wa ping hi le if both parents are Indian citizens or if one of the parents is an Indian citizen and the other parent is not an illegal immigrant. Na parent no illegal immigrant hilo ang aye. December 2004 jawana pinaile. Teacher him salient features of SIR. Electoral roll he draft and final roll kiti publication phase umin. Ama sa tahi draft roll publish ki ball ding chiuteng le a process chel hakit ding acha ina le final roll publish ki ball de he ichi draft roll pa hi muntina kita ado ding ERO Electoral Registration Officer officer e holanga tamjo SDO e hilowa le S ADC kiti ho Electoral Registration Officer ahivin mo office DC officer cho hi kita ado ding ni cha chumin voter ho citizen ho chun avet ding amin pangam pangloham number 1 number 2 achu aming pangloading dol apan jong le objection ball the he aming pangding dol panglowom kit jong le claim ball the he chu draft electoral roll face a hung hi ding hin ting le chi draft electoral roll publish ki bol jo ting le ERO ho chun notice issue about the doubtful case ho jo se chu enumeration form hung ki submit a draft roll amin pangjong le doubtful case hi le ERO in notice issue about the hearing a chu voter pa voter nu chun ERO to satisfied abola chi ki ke himong mong nai kamin che hin ka document che hin India pin ka hin ka date of birth che hin government document supporting document hi che kan ye ti approve jo wa convince abo jo le final role amin hung pang de he ti chu a silent feature hin schedule of SIR hi atam jong jong i het mai thei ta o hin hiong le alang pi khat kaga sei no min schedule pa hi Election Commission of India in press release about dungzu ya to house survey hi enumeration period yang akitiin hi Manipura 38 May 2026 chon ne ki panahitan 28 June tarik som ni lege June tu la sung chen ge hi che hading hin Nagalena 16 August le ki panding 14 September chen ge umding age jep Delhi a hi 30 June le ki panding 29 July chen chi di he ichi sunga hi ichi enumeration period chi house to house survey BLO hon booth level officer on ahin bol jo teng le draft role publish hun ki bol de he introduction achun ka sei hain BLO hi amini na ja chi di wahin kuiham BLO booth level officer ki ti hi electoral roll assembly constituency wise akir prepare pa khu hichi assembly constituency sunga polling booth ai lo le polling station iti jo se khon ama polling station polling booth dungju ya khu electoral roll anei chi ki he chi electoral roll achu a polling station amin hoilai ham ipi school ham ipi kho ham polling station min umin tin chiteng le cha hi koi kho village ai lo le ward cover bolam chong chong ki jin tin anoya chu electors ho chi polling station na enlist ki bol voters elector ho chu koi hi wam chi chu hung ki pen tin normally polling station khara hi 1200 voters umin election commission guidelines dung ya chu 1200 khel sa loading ti hin urban cities ho hin 1200 khel jong nan a reason chu EVM a vote ki tha hin 1200 a khel le ni khat sunga polling ni le jingka pung siya pat ni la punga chen ge vote la phat sung chu EVM a kho phat lut hi ja chu mi sang le jani chu abon wa hung yong le 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. a vote a zo thei na diu ti a logic chu chi chu polling station wise electoral roll ki prepare da na hin every polling station every part jong akitiin chi polling station a chu BLO khat appoint ki bol ti chu booth level officer hin they are government servants mostly 80% bang hi government teachers ho hi ve lang pia in langa khoi le hichi kho a government teacher ho chu BLO in appoint ki bolin atam jo ahumi ma jo nga hikit in advantage in ei now in langa chu BLO ko ham ka khoa iki he jo ke yo hin BLO pan jong ka voter ho hichi khoa polling station a ka voter ho hi koi ham ti he su ke hin alang kha chu e ho ding advantage khat city ai lo urban area sa ho sanga advantage ni now khat ye chi SIR schedule pa hi draft roll hi house of survey ahung ki chai teng le enumeration period ahung ki chai teng le draft roll publish hung ki bolding Manipura hi 5th July 2026 le draft roll publish ki bolding he Manipur context bo win sei tautin adang ho hi cover da tautin Chichu draft roll hung ki publish voting la injo ka say claims and objection period of filing claims and objection chi draft roll acho kamina pangpoi natia claim na bol the ai lo le draft roll la chun ama min chu pangloading a pange ti objection ki bol the so period of claims and objection hung umding chichu 5th July draft roll ki publish ni apat a 4th August chan ge hi claim and objection period hung hi di he Cheuting le notice phase disposal of claims and objection to notice phase Hichi Manipura 5th July to 2nd September tangay part appeal election commission in Hichi sunga hi claim objection te ilowajong injo enumeration period a BLO ho in aina chiwa enumeration form agapi diu ahin nungla diu ho voter ho jong I fill up uwa I submit diu BLO ho through a Hichi notice jo se chu elector kahi ti jo sin fillable ngai hin Hichi pa chu electoral registration officer ERO chun scrutiny abol ding doubtful case jo se chu notice issue abol ding Hichi notice face pa chu 5 July to 2nd September Manipur context a hung hi di he chi jo ting le chun hearing umintin hearing ang ki chai ting le publication of final electoral roll SIR hung ki chaya final roll hung ki publish di pa chu final hung hitan chi chu 6 September 2026 le final roll ki publish di he chi chu a schedule le timeline SIR timeline dan chu iga se yu hintin achu ti ai le injo iseyu category of electors hi chom chom umin enumeration period hi EPP bol de ham electors on ti khan umin chipa chu category ni enumeration period hungum de he chi hi last SIR amin loy khat hintin last SIR amin lo khat hung hi de he category scenario ni hung de he chi enumeration form chu ka PPT hoi ai khat thei lo ji chun ka vet sa thei pon a thu in sei thau tin enumeration form a chun column ni hungumin tin chi column ni a chu khat a chu last SIR Manipur ke sahi 2005 a chu last SIR na umahin 2005 a chu namin au ma hile form a chu 2005 a kamin hi chi assembly constituency a umin serial number hiza na ahin epic number hichi ahin polling station number hichi ahin serial number hichi ahi ti chu pi ngai ahin tu enumeration phase house to house survey BLO hon ahin bol jo ting le enumeration form voter jo sin I submit chai ting ulle ERO kom thung ta chu ERO kom thun pal ERO in each and every enumeration form chu scrutiny bol ding Hicha chu doubtful case kati ho chu last SIR amin panglo ho chu anu apa pangam ahin vet de anu apa pan le to some extent safe category 1 a chu last SIR amin panglo se a detail dong kipe yo se chu pass they are in the, after SIR in the electoral roll problem lo last SIR amin lo chu kui ahi dem tile khatna chu last SIR 2005 Manipur context a chu kum som legit na hing lo lai mai thei chu nang yang Moses dong chu kum som legit na hing lo lai mai thei chi ya chu namin thei lo chu ahi wanga chu na nu le na pa chu an di chu 2005 a chu an uma hile enumeration form a chu na nu le na pa voter list na detail ho chu na pi ngai chi chu na hin pi ting le iaron ama hi 2005 a chu 18 na ling hi line ahi le anu le pa ahin bet ding anu le pa nai 2005 hi chi constancy umin hi chi polling station amin ti chu satisfy ahi le nang yang chu na true data chu ahin la anu le pa jang lo ama min jang lo 2005 tabang case so ahilo le another case can be logical error kiti khat hung maintain logical error jo West Bengal case nasata highlight limelight hung umin logical error means namin ki banglo 2005 chu amin ai wanga amin chu di zep lo tu tua electoral roll as on date na amin 2005 amin ki bang zep lo for example Tongmin Misao to hi latest electoral Tongmin Misao kamin cho ai wanga 2005 cha kamin Tongmin Misao kiti logical error ta chu ai lo le kamina di kapamin di lo mai the kapamin thangza kam misao tua thangza kam misawa electoral rola ai wanga 2005 wa chu thangkam misao ai lo le ti misawa no mai the hi chota bang chu logical error category ahung umintin hi choto injo ka say enumeration form 2005 amin anule pa min jong ho si chu uh, notice issue ahin bol ding ERO in hearing ding ERO officer hearing achu ichiwa proof i bol ngai ding explain i bol ngai ding satisfied i bol ngai ding ERO pa hi chuti le bol chun final rola iminuhung the he ai le chicho clear jap na ding in electors whose names are registered in the voter list of last SIR of the state. Ito to bang hoke chu ipi document ngai jam. No document or no proof is required. 2005 na minum le document ni ngai poi only enumeration form na fill up ding na submit ding enumeration form achu last SIR na detail hoilai la ya ipipi umam. Chicho na pi le no Aadhaar, no ID proof, nothing is required. Additional documents submit ngai lo. Category ni achu elector whose names are not found in the voter list of last SIR. Amin panglo achu and who were born in India before 1st July 1987. Injo citizenship is in a pause. Amin panglo ay wanga 1987 July 1st July 7 masanga na ping ho case to ipiti di ham am ho chun enumeration form wang a submit ding to enroll hiya hile hi chun submitting le ERO in notice issuable ding and such electors are required to provide any of the listed documents for establishing the date of birth and place of birth. Last SR na minum talo, 1st July 1987 masangaping chula na hito ay nga chu notice issue hung ki bolding cha chu nangin date of birth to place of birth proof na ngai na submit ngai ERO produce na bol ngai di he. Electors who were born between 1st July 1987 and 2nd December 2004 and whose parents' name is not registered in the last SIR. Case achu self documentary proof paying to le document of either mother or father establishing date of birth and place of birth. Electors who were born after 2nd December 2004 and whose mother or father's name is not in the last SIR. It's also ni PP divham. On receipt of notice from ERO, such electors are required to submit the following documents. Number 1, self-documentary proof, citizenship nahi napa. Ting le na new document ang napi ding, napa document ang napi ding to establish their date of birth and place of birth. Enumeration form hi amu yang mai theo amu lo lai jong in mai theo hin dan thang pi khat ka ga sei no min enumeration form hi BLO hung tieng ule ama in hung visit diu house to house a voter do si cho hung pi diu he che enumeration form akon first column achung pe na khu pre-printed details hung minte icho che le tua elector ki enroll hos dinga ka se he last SIR hello present electoral roll aminum hojo se chun enumeration form na mu diu hicha chu na detail hung minte tua ne electoral na detail na minto na epic number to na address ang hung kitet sa pre-printed hung intin tu electoral roll na serial number na part number assembly constituency name hung maintain chu tieng le QR code khat jang hung maintain chi QR code chu scan na bo lai le ne tu electoral na details hung do ding ti na he tieng le tu electoral na lim photograph pa chu maintain space khat hung ki painting na bana chu paste your current photograph hemi yo sen photograph latest khat passport size sim sa ai ki ko yung ayin te enumeration form a hi lim tha latest photograph pi hungai di he ano ya chu column ni hung umen khat chu hi le last SIR detail khat chu last SIR na relative kiti le uncle auntie ini gang ho ti na hi lo inu ipa ai lo le ipi ipu yong hi the grandparents yong hi the inu le pa si second column electoral enumeration form detail khat chu angai cha lu chu hi le la se sa namin umam au ma hi le namin pin lang chu ting le napa min ham nanu min ham ipiti ki jam la se sa ya ra chu chi chu na pi ding napa ham nanu ham na ji ding na district ipi ham chi kuma chu for example saikula chu district ki khel ta chu 2005 last SRA chu it was not Kangpokpi, it was Senapati. Senapati ji ingai electoral roll ajong 2005 vele chun Senapati district in Umbeta. Senapati adita chikuma 2005 district name chu ji hungai ding chu ting le state chu hi iheta win AC name kaya chu le 46 cycle AC ji ngayin tin chu ting le chi AC number 46 part number ipiham polling station number serial number hoila ya chu 2005 achu namin umam chi serial number yang chu pi ngaye ting le hichi koloma nanu minham na pa minham na fill up pa chu ama detail lang ta thum kit he ama detail chu right side koloma chu pi ngai ding hicha chu napa min na ji tai napa min napa epic number napa apa ham chu amini pi ham chu ting le apa ham anu ham ai lo la nu na ji anu ting le the district state AC name napa electoral roll 2005 detail ho chu yong chu pi ikit ngai he ipa ham inu ham chu ti chung in tin cho chin fill up chai ting la noi nga chun ema date of birth aadhar number hi please note it is optional mandatory hai poye ting le mobile number adi ta pi ngayin tin ipa min ai lo le inu min pi ngayin tin ipa ham inu ham amin ipi pen so amai pick number pi ngayin tin chu ting le numei ho tinga chu aji pa min pi hungayin tin chi enumeration form hi misconception khat chu mi do sen ema tu electoral am do sen fill up iki bol de ham iti ka bol de ham keila delhi ko men guwahati ko men outside manipura ko men iti ka fill up dam ti hi question tam ta men the form itself anavele chun it says ami elector mong in a fill up ding ti na ye ano ya chu signature oblique left thumb impression of elector or any adult family member whose relationship is mentioned in the form. Form napaham nanuham min na ji chu ama jang chun nang enumeration form fill up submit the he ti chu important point khat not ibol the yu hin tin hi chi BLO in jang anoya chu soi akai di he chu ting le chi information ni enumeration form anoya chun information sheet jong guidelines jong akipe in chi chun na ve bin lang na sim leo chun injo ka say very confusing citizen of India born before 1st July 1987 फिर 2002 चियो तेंग ले 2000 किती हो चा born explain le ki bole for Aadhaar ही it will not be accepted as thế ai vàng identity bầu na proof thế identity verify bộ ai vàng Aadhaar kan ni zin ke yong citizen khat ka hin ai lo le chi hilai khuwa chu cheng khat ka he ti place of residence adinga ki phallo he Supreme Court chan ge chi ruling yang umai hitai a house to house visit enumeration phase sunga chun ka seitan BLO ha hung diu a inso na hung visit diu item khana inum lo enjoy yang le discuss bol khola na che house lock kiti ho tamang le a form ada ha ding 3 times BLO in visit a building he election commission in direction a PA thumwei be hitabang case so chu visit a building ting le enumeration form chu alela ding copy ni hiding enumeration form hi one electora copy ni hiding khat chu elector pan soy bol jo ting le BLO na kila a acknowledgement a pe ding khat chu elector na ki koi ding ti na he ting le enumeration phase a hi no document to be collected only form enumeration form bo BLO hona collect di he athu mu yong le pe da the yo he ti pa hi clear hi nga in tin document hung ngai na chu inja ka sei banga notice period hearing ERO in abola notice ne hin issue ai le ting le bo chun document inja listed document is sei how chu na ki choya na vet sa na submit ngai di he enumeration form hi enumeration phase house to house phase a hi tu tua electoral roll a amin umzo se in enumeration form hi fill up bol che a submit che di he last SR namin le hi le fill up ball ding column fill ball thei chan ball ding submit che ding draft roll enumeration phase hung ki chaile draft electoral roll hung ki publish ding a hin ichi draft roll a chu enumeration form submit ball lo ho chu aminu panglo de hitai draft roll a hi ai le chi draft roll hong ki publish hote le enjoy se bangwa chu ERO in abona enumeration form scrutiny bolding notice issue hin bolding ai tan chiteng na chu notice mu jo se ichewa eima case chu explain ki bolunga inte notice period a hi amin ki banglo kati ho logical error ati pa election commission in hite to bang case ho yang chu notice hung di he tiếng lệ khát important khát cái gì nôm chú e tu ajong electoral amin lo last SIR amina na mai thei cho case chita bang case chu enumeration form na submit thei talo de aji chu as on present electoral roll current electoral namin lo hi ja che enumeration form na nga chu pre-printed hung ki bola hung ki pelo de ta 2005 fan namin an yong le phachum talo aji chu as on date electoral roll enroll ni ki bolo je tieng le 2005 amin lo or tu ajong amin lo kum som legate chunglang hita ai wanga as on date electoral amin lo cho chini pi bol de ham claim and objection period kati pa chu draft roll hung ki publish zo tieng le claim and objection period a chu form 6 form number 6 fill up bolding along with declaration form form 6 achun declaration form attach ki bolin tin chi declaration form achu injo a citizenship isei ho chu kipi in tin ke hi 1987 masanga ping ka hi in ka date of birth place of birth proof ichi attach ka bole ai lo le 87 jo wa ping ka hin ichi ka proof he ti ho chu declaration form achu he chi pa chu ipi ungayin tin secondly amin ki banglo amin di lo e ho hi tam zo careless hi electoral roll hi election hong nei ting ai lo SIR ham khat om lo wa le koi man ki kho sa lo hin tin amin di lo amin ki banglo tam ta ke sungum de hin cho ta bang chu SIR hi ki sidui diham ki sidui lo diham ti koi san tam ta omin during SIR period no correction in the details of elector in the electoral roll will be done namina na di hen lang nakuma na di zong le tu electoral roll a umpa chu chita banga chu de he le ki su di nom le SIR akichai ting le form number 8 correction of details in the elector form number 8 pa khu na fill up a SRI zo le all ta na ki su di ngai di he chu important khat isei no mu hin tin adang hi pi kamisau umam ga aveni claim and objection isei tawin declaration form isei tawin. Now how to check your name in the electoral roll important chu abai pena ka sei nom chu ECI net ECI net app umintin Election Commission of India app application hin mobile app isi app hi all in one platform app ahin chi iki download chi wa mobile la iki download chi divin advice ka bol no min chi chune ki download ahile number 1 ipinavet theyam tu a hoilai electoral roll a kamin umam search your name in electoral roll naki hol do the tai number 2 last SIR kima state na chu kamin hoilaya umam hiam le hoilai constancy a detail abona ni ke hol do the search your name in last SIR chuting le know your BLO na BLO ko ham ti ho dong ne het no moment helpline ng umin chuting le know your polling station na polling station ho ne het no myong le abona to all in one app ahin ECI net hi iki download che wai le chi thua yang chu online na form 6 form 8 ai lo wai le enumeration form abona online service zo se yang chi thua chu bol the he tailo wa chu ama state in chief electoral officer of the concerned state in website ani jo ke yin Manipur Delhi Nagaland website jo ke hin chi website khun chi win lang CEO Manipur tim lang Google bol jong le chun a website hung do yeng de he cha chu na chi a hi le state jo sin last SIR PDF website na publishable jo ke hin hi cha chu na min na ke hol do the he thì ông sẽ advice cái hình bỏ no movie hit chen chu pha dòng chu cái hình là sao diệp tam cái hepon Moses hit chen chu brief overview kitilela brief bed set pon detail to bin eyong la ka sei thei chen ka het chen chu i phat chom pi wa i tu i thei diu chu ting le dau ni ho dong neo khat clear kin la dinga chu cái hình si hin tin abana het be no do no mom yong le we can have discussion na thank you
ki pao min po tu chung SIR thu mi tam ta lung jin na mi tam ta lung dan na tam pita ho tu presentation nei nei sunga chun ki yang question do dinga tam pita ka ko ho je se answer ta the presentation ta den hilchet na chu be khajo si dinga hi lung dan na ding tapon tin ga do be ding be se ding ka gel tapon hilla hi chala ya hin khat hi izawin jang na hin phajat min na hin shading ham ka tilan na hin chop ko min IDP ho a hi mi jo se lung dan ne mi tam ta lung dan ne amo ko la ve ngo ti hal tam tam ta a chen now a khuzol wala chiang talavu ai lo la om na vai ma cha ki su sa lo document he ta thil tam pe ta ki su sa lo hi hi chi chung nga hi SIR chung amo ho hi EPT ding ham amo state as de bale che EP steps la pi the ding ham ti cham chong hi chom chan nin se pi lo jin ke pa mi
Kipao menin reminds a very relevant and important point context sa dingin, ay mite context sa dingin. Kasi nom chu khat na pa cha nom ta ki paum ta chu kuhurin Election Commission of India petition api in ke to ka ki thowin zani khat vi ni chu na ka ki submit in cha kuhurin prayer abol khat chu SIR la ki pantan ka khu hizat ki hal han ka inu hizat ki hal han hoi la ya chu BLO ho ga chi wa house to house survey abol diu ham a khu a in talo ipitia ga bol diu ham chi koi san lem ta a hi chi pa hi ECIN address nei bol pi win lang as a special case provision nei sim pi win ai thei le relief came ho ai lo wa le IDP so concentrate a hi now for example Churachandpur Kangpuk Pi Saikul More kiti ho a chu special camp center nei hon pi thei wa cha chu na wa cha khu mong mong a chun a ki ha la na chun gachi te hi yong le hi chi ta bang special camp ho chu mai le la ya chu enumeration form ho aga submit the you detail ho ga submit the you a hi ti chu ko hurin ah, representation ana pi in PCIN positive response in la ding kinep aumin lo ta zong le chai bol the yu khat chu in zo ka sei banga ema khuwa BLO chu atam zo ni het diu i khumi ma cha tam zo o za ho i khusung wa o za ho cha ai lo yong le khu mi yong le khu jo sin school ine yo ya ti chi school la i vote igal ha now polling station school la mi o za khat i bi che mi gama chu BLO chu 99% mi ma hin tin in za isai net achun know your BLO achun chi a koi ham na BLO ne het lo le na ki hol do the ECIN hoi ta khat abol chu voter service adinga book a call chu na BLO chu ne het lo yong le book a call chi app ma chu na chi a book a call a chu ka BLO ka ke hopi no me chi ka do no me na te book na bola na phone number na pe le BLO will call you back whenever he is free whenever he have time tiếng là chun BLO pa chu nu chu ne ke hopi the chu chỉ BLO họ tự chun ikho mat wa ade a house hon tiếng le village authority lo wai le CSO hon pan la ngai tin IDP su a hi ipiti bol wa khogam in talo ho hi enroll bol sa thei ni ham ti pa BLO họ te ke ho mat a kho chun nang BLO ne hin a khumi ho la mun tin a ke thang gam ta win hi jong le hoi lai ham khada chi ki mu thei wa chi khumi ho chun enumeration form cho hoi lai pt ka submit diu ham BLO teng le even ERO jong hi atam jo electoral registration officer hi BDO SDO i lowai le ADC ho a hi win cho jong hi tam jo mi district a che mi ma hin wang phatum dan chamong ki mu pi wa CSO lam kai na we can work out how to go about how to proceed na thank you
cái pháo miền IDP họ chung trang thu họ sát nơi ra của hul họ in dòng pan hạ tạ lạ thu chu năng ai cũng nên cái hiện cái pháo mà gì hình như gam sung chỉ là năm mà đi mấy cái tiền thà gam đỉnh igon nào vậy chỉ ta bằng ông soi special intensive revision hung cái bol government in dòng hema mà gì Manipur mấy akon losing hema ma jing hin la hi like ta hi SIR ahum jing hi government vet dung zuya EPT na gelam pu chang cham chani chai pi thei di
SIR hi kay mo dana wang government to akimat na government policy to akimat na umdingin kaging sapon aji chu ga vele chun last SIR chu Manipur context 2005 na umahin Ichi masanga na umahin. So after every 20 years, tabangachu electoral roll hi de novo revision, de novo preparation of electoral roll hi election commission in abol ji mong hin ji ichu kum somni sungachu. Number one, agami hilo citizen India citizen hilo gampa ma panung ki thelu electoral roll amin Itiam kan bole la ne ki khummi tam ta ding number 2 kum som ni kum som sunga chu athia mang tam ta ding ai wanga mo ho kila do lo electoral mum yeng athia mang cho chu min misu sabol the election lai le athita ai wanga electoral amina dia chu khato win impersonation bola vote aga la the athipa thinu mina chu cho ho yong chu ECI in ala do nom chu teng le duplicacy mi tam ta hin munni a electoral amin ki koi munni ki pile assembly constituency chom choma ailo le state chom choma dilhi ajong ki koi manipurang ki koi dilhi ang ki koi bihar ajong ki koi chita bang chu tam ta mi ya chu duplicacy remove ball na ding chu teng le thirdly logical error ti pa chu akum di lo amin di lo akumin address di lo ti ho tam ta ho jang hi su di ding purification of electoral roll in short chi hi ECI lungel mandate policy khare hi ja chu chi sara bol hin government policy to akisai nawang umin kamu poe ji chu manipura bo ki bol hi pon all over India ki bol hi ja na
okay chu thing ta in bana hi open question song kan thading hi ta in hi chimba sanga chun baite in jong raise about ta in question dong no me hel hul diu hin hi jong le chimba sanga chun a chaine ding in question ground reality applicable hi theine ding question ka hen dong kin ga te for example that sa na in nang ma sai tu constituency ne hi ta in hi chi sai tu constituency thangkan hobong chu for example ani ki hal hatai hi chu khosunga chun sorry cycle sunga chun ani khu aki hal hatai tu tai te he chila IDP ho chu lam ka song pia chorizan pula jong tai te tau te he chu ta bang chu tu special intensive revision a hi epi step ala dio ham amo ho enroll na dinga chu chom chan ni sei ki kin
ako in alo wang si ta gamsung boy na jane ke hal hata tu relief camp ay lowa ile munchom district chom subdivision chom choma kithe thang ho pansa ho khusa ho chun step ila diwa de chu kho house ho hin khaleni yong ka he in ichi kho ke hal house ho hin BLO ho contact abol win ke ho pi win amo ho khumi electoral kho ke hal ta ya chumun chum chuma ho chi piti su tu de ham ti ho jang step ala tho win tai lo wa jang eima voter hi ja che eima jang responsibility la angai jin personally mingan se lo wa itabang displaced person displaced elector ho chun nang ma BLO chu contact na bol ba form enumeration form chu fill up bol te ding bol ding thot ding ka sei banga chu mi khat in sung khana mi nga i mobile mi nga chun fill up bol khel ngai poi apa chun acha tia jong fill up the he ai lo le acha pa chun anu le pa to naw te fill up the he so cha fill up ding so ya kai wanga elector jo se chu form khat fill up bol ngai ai wanga chu mi ama chun ama form aki fill up te na ding ti na poi on behalf jong fill up bol the hin cha chun na BLO ho contact na ki bol wa ni ki ho mat pi wa hile BLO hon guide bol ta win te ti chu ka kin net na he
ke pa men chu ang ki che jing in abana pan la ding dan i khuwa ki hi zong le a hi lo le in ke hal la hanang document hi zong le iti pan la dam ti chu speaker pu a kon hilchet nam tan tu in question open hin bol ka ting hinge baite na khot na ris na so tai nang
ki pang me Moses thang le ke ka min na ka idea tu ka laptop hi baite ka na ka ya chu ka min hung do te lo ki pang me to detail heading a point motam bidat tu ni na kun ka he ahin anjo tu appoint mo lai ta ka ngai non lai ta nan si good lai ta le ka inu ke ho ye dia lai dung thi le trong mà có cái sao cái hết chúng ta nó sẽ ở chỗ cái này lẽ cái gì rất cũng bị rất complicated tại cái mình na ấy tu Manipur kan da than hi 1995 tibet pe chan ale last SIR to 2005 hi le ila to kaminum talok tina je kanu le kapa citizenship lang yang ke sei kila le kanu le kapa hi kanu hi 1975 and 76 na ton thi tan kapa hi 1986 a thi tan ya to kanu le kapa record to toy ka gela le khat tang kim lo de dan na men na ale ke hi manipur kan da la hi ji yang de ya kan nei in la ki tha be se to lo ke ta ya mi ho tu refugee ho tu na lo ke ha de ke hi ka in ka lo lo he in la na e jo kha dai ke den ale to hi de ya hi 2008 9 la kana tu in la la kyum pon mun khat bia hin citizenship hinan voting right hi exercise ki bol han dai dilia hi electoral role hi kamin kan ki reisal ham nahi ya hi khat vele ni be ha election voting ka ka pi tam nim khat dilia in la nga hi ka record ta hi lo khat hin dilia hi ka voter id umai a ko ta le ta hi ke ta bang condition hi ke in SIR hi ep adopt ka bon nai dam ti na ne ka ke ma ke dung yu tum nai sai san nan bo ke dam ti ka le ka ngai ta le
was utang let in zo chun nanamis di ham lai chun kana seitan tua SIR hi kui ho chun enumeration form fill up dam ti chu tu le tua electoral roll ane ki enroll na latest electoral roll an namin na muna chu Delhi hen lang Manipur hen lang Nagaland yong le hilai muna chu enumeration ne ki bol di he so nang ke sa chu Delhi electoral roll enroll ni ta ja chu Delhi enumeration form na submit ding ai wanga last SIR 2005 chu nang yong nan lo Delhi electoral roll hen lang all over India he tu khat chu chi point in siu la kan gel do in last enumeration form column khana last SIR na detail ho pin akitina chi column chu Manipur voter kaile not necessarily 2005 chu Manipur electoral roll ka umding tin poi ai lo le tu Delhi voter ka hi ja chu last SIR Delhi kamin au mangaye lo le boye ti di ai poye chi chu misconception hin
okay
last SIR chu irrespective of as on date na min hoi lai state na yong le
mi no wa tun mi ki bol go
disturbance
Please,
कोई हाँ voice on off के बोलो
okay irrespective of tu tuahi na min hoi lai Manipur Nagaland Delhi katipoi last SIR achu 2005 achu na min chu tuahi Delhi voter nahi le Delhi khel ding tinom poi tu ni ahi Manipura voter list na minom le 2005 Manipura khel di tinom poi 2005 achu all India hoi lai muna na min yong le chi detail chu na pi le you are in pass ne pass chu kan clear no min nang ki sa chu 2005 Manipur ajong nom talo Delhi ajong na minum lo hizi achu last SR achu column chu blank hidita chu enumeration form achu nang ki sa chu blank hiding ai wang enumeration form na submit ding notice hung ta beta last SR na min hoi ma cham lo ya chu notice hung ting le enjoy sei banga chu 1987 masanga ping nahi je achu na place of birth to date of birth proof document chuting la identity proof to produce na bola ERO comma na chile aman accept bol tante
ai le sorry to hi SIR hi akit tiang le electoral detail wa hi Manipur langa ka thon tayan.
chọn thế ai want to SIR hi chạy phật mà sát ding tu ai ki enroll na latest electoral roll I mean namuna chu enumeration form pa final roll SIR ki chạy tiếng nong ki publish au I mean pan sa te ding chỉ cho pan zau tiếng le every year abul langa ka say banga summary revision jing ke hiya hello throughout the year continuous process updation of electoral roll kiti umahin tin Ichipeda rachu namin na transfer no maile form form 8 ai lo le form 6 kiti ho na fill up ding na transfer thi he
Tong last question ka don on tu. To e ho langa Manipur context sa illegal immigrant ya issue ho hi effect e bol thedam. Iti in langa SIR communal no ya tu.
effect lo ve
Okay.
electoral roll chu manipur khela diti no na hoilai long le hen electoral roll iminom po bai le citizen of india hitai na moi
Okay, okay. Kipao me Moses.
thank you
Ki pa min nang ni question ko ni chon tam beta het be no min pu khup janga min jang risk in phat chom chakhat chi chu pu khup janga min ninga enang te question khat hin dong in ka ting ke ma langa ko nin hit chalai chat na yang hu min pu speaker online na enumeration ni bol to offline ai bol hi hi che te ni hi hoi che phazo ding ham a hi lo le online na hi negative feedback on thế dem je chu like scammer sang atam tan thil chom chom atam tai hi chi chu nang hi chi online le offline ka ai tham chat ni hil chen pi da chun ke pa min te
he nge chong important he je chu online na ihe diu khat chu aha he online enumeration form fill up he mi yo sin bai that a ki mo bol do lo he chi ja he mi yo sin jong ki bol do lo mai the a facility wang cho min a hin assist online facility pa he very tough aha he tieng le number 2 online pa hi disadvantage khat chu disadvantage ka tinom pon aboi na khat aha sat na khat chu online form na submitting le Aadhaar KYC di he. Chizi achu Aadhaar verification involving online in system in nang min na fill up to Aadhaar na min na detail ho verifiable ding tu electoral na min to Aadhaar na min akitulo ba na pa min long akitulo ba hele na submit hey lo de aboy dan chu so online achu bol di ho chun Aadhaar iminto electoral iminto detail dang ho cha akitu ai le wang chun ha punte bol the he online apat na khat chu I bol the wa le adi dia IDP so dinga chu online I bol the le kal la pu ye a hin wang physically bol the ho chun in langa so piu le na mai le gam pa ma hon jam amo ho jo chun e ho thalenga ipa ham you ham inaw ham khat chu fill up ball sa submit ball the he
okay ke pa min nge pu khup jalam you can come in
Cái bóng mê Moses anh pa chai tabang tu lai ta kho pen na SIR thu kiểu thì anh dễ win kan pa chai cho tiếng lệ và rằng rằng kan pa chai tabang này yo society ading na de sat na SIR chỉ lai ta e hon cái tabang phát election officer ini uzang cái thangat pi min lệ cái pa pi kasan cái họ issue chu khát hình say leng to the point cái họ hi ka kho hi ma pho nu te ho sat na ma pho hi electoral la kan hi wen na gang chu le khong sai ve ngang hi kana chen o hi en tua hi delhi ka loi nu salomi hin electoral voter id chalaya nei chu le ke ho adang ho hin ma pho ka nei ma pho chu tu hin ke khat ya lan koi ma ki cheng the ta pon anjo ai se anjo cover samat I bolta wen na idp ai le ka bon wa hi ma phuwa ka bol jo phati ham or otherwise salomia akon khat delia akon khat khong sai beng mo chun kam na was ka bol chu phazodi ham ti chu number one question hi in doubt hi in chuting le anni na anjoi se online to khat pa chu offline pa chu ki chin tan e khela blo pa chun form ho document so si pi le abol jing thei da na me ga ti chun blo pa ki ho ma pho langa ding chun ka ho pi in document so tham gat ki ho dang dang ma pho langa si si ho din chin ka pi in na chi ho clarification ne sat ga de yin thum na chu atum na chu ila Aadhaar card na address to hin a link ipi uma Aadhaar card na chu let's say ke ho chilaya Delhi atu ai gal jo ai ka bon wa ka in ko wa ka hi phan in Aadhaar card na address is a bon na ka na khel hin na with two present address ading achu iding ai chun Delhi ai ka bon wa Aadhaar hi address Delhi address hi it's an chu he for a
kan don bud dam Moses
Enye nang hin don pai sing si.
Ale karena Aadhaar chu abul lang yang kesehatan election commission in Aadhaar hi thildanga acceptable po Aadhaar basis sa voter card ki same thei po ye number 1 number 2 Aadhaar hi only as identity proof acceptable he kei chu tong min thang kahin ka application atong min thang ka jin Aadhaar ka na jong ka min tong min thang he chi hi nai ti bo chu hi ye so thildanga chu election commission in tu ahi Aadhaar hi accept bol lo he secondly na question ma sa pen pa chu maphuwa umloi dilhia umloi ko umuvin hoilaya ka bol diu ham ti pa chu tu ahi ki khel thei lo he tu ahi injo jong ka seitan namin latest electoral namin mun muna chu enumeration SIR hi enumeration ne ki bol nga ye na bol chai ting le bo final roll hung out do ting le bo chun all le address change ai lo le shifting ho chu bol thi he athum na pa chi pitam na do chu ka hai tan Hichen chu
follow up lo inga dong nge gang ai le double a nei o ma hi le let's say salombi chun khat kana bol chu ma pawang chu khat nan nei hin na chilai khat Delhi ai nga nei hi ta hi le chun doubling ho chi lo apa da
double chu it is illegal na na bol dong le lai na sei do chu lai chun ki sai sa in lang mun dang a sei do loading mun khana bo nei de illegal he chi head do election commission action jong ala the hin pen election ya chu na deciding hoi lai zo akane ngayam in lang akane ngayam dilhi akane ngayam chi chu nangin na decide enumeration form na submit na bawa chu namin de he enumeration form ki submit lo se chu draft roll ayong aminum ta loading final roll ang aminum ta load he
okay
Pao me nene len ho kip plan can come in.
Pu Tongmin ke se neu ke Kolkata ke patna ki khat kan do nong khat e tua khu langa he 2005 last SIR chu your family anomin ahin la kapa hi khat spelling te khan banga ot khumang ke tile khat 2005 chu OT ani ke ti in ai wa nga chu ki ho certificate na je tu wa hi present voter kane na wa hi AWT ke tin thothem the spelling mistake ho i ti abo ina mom khatna achule ani na hi tua ka u pa hi anu jong khat ko pa hi thita aban ajinong thita acha ti ho hi anu chu last SIR 2005 achun abin anom ahin la khat in langa chu iti anabolo ham ko u atipa min chu ajipa ji lowa ka upa ahing pa hi anaji kinu ahin ki chong chu to aboina ipi di ham ti kan he no men long le tua hi chi ache na kan no no khachu tua hi tua atam to ba hi i ho langa dinga hi apoi mo pe na EPG ipenta hi i ho tua enumeration form fill up zo wa hi i ho dinga hi ipa ha i chamang na revision na hi apoi mo pe na het dinga hi ipi apoi mo diam otong chicken has from midin mo to ke tua
spelling error detail line zon jong kana seitan last SIR na min ai lo le na relative min na pa min na nu min kiti ho to tu a electoral roll na detail ho to akibang lo de hin hi cho chu logical error ati win election commission ito bang case ho chu ERO hon scrutiny ball na wa ahin mu do wa apamin tu ni chi hin la se sa yara la ichi kapa he tin ai wangin akibang jepon spelling yang akitu upon surname yang akitu upon ti hot tabang ai lo le akum han jang apa acha dingin akum hi achapang wale ti hot tabang cho chu logical error rahi ni chi case a chu ERO in form ki submit jo ting le notice issue in ball ding cha chi ERO comma chi a explain ball ngai ding head sa team ngai ding document in nei ho to produce bo la chi kapa hinai amin hita ne kizi hele bo ve 2005 ti a convince bol ngai ding ero ho chu khat ne hin tin ani na chu apa min apa hilo apa kizi om yong le ho po ye anu chu an uma hi le last SIR anu detail ho last SIR chu aji ai le tu SIR tu SIR hi accept hinante ti chu kata sanin kaging chain tailo wa tu SIR point of view SIR issue hi ehon namma dingai pi phachum nom dam ti pa chu cái gel dan in wang ei mi te chu I population no hloma hloma hin hlom chakhat hi win West Bengal chu SIR jo wa hi 94 lakhs voter delete ki bol cho aji chu citizenship proof of bol jo lovu chu tieng le enumeration form fill up lovu thia mangyong pang mai thei ai họ chu 94 lakhs mà lại population nó rom chắc khát ya cho dòng chun cha sun dòng chun electoral là iminui ki koi lo vai le nama dinga chu khunung le disadvantage in a now hung so the hi ja chu ka advice no wang chu election commission dòng encourage bol hin as much as possible electoral involved ki bowling as many as possible ki enrolling as long as we are eligible hi lai sia chu enroll ki bol wai le khunung le a vote tam te chu thane tam hung ding hen vote is a right political might to vote umahin si gel kho chi tam eligible chu hi so ke yo hin approve bowling bo chu iki ngai to ba document ngai cho chi ki su tu ba atam thei pe na enroll ki bol diu chỉ cho ý kiến advice no moving tu electoral amin lo han zong kasi banga chu form 6 along with declaration form during the period of claims and objection period sunga chu is submit wa ki enroll theyo he
to man thikat kan do be nomen itam khada chu 2005 SIR anam lo ho hi anu la pa hen relative ho hi so ta bong ho hi wa voter electoral lisa amin pangong le so ta bong hi khat notice an pi ni chan si ichan ham ale tu tekan bang atwa an se bang 2005 chu inu la pa min ho chu an di lo je a chu ji khala chu pha ham ai lo le iji lo wa tua ema adi pa ta hi iji be me le phazo di ham che kan he chim non
la se sa ra inu ipa min ho chun la se saira min tabang banga chu ji na ye enumeration form ma chun la se sa relative name ma chu chu ji nga yin tin ji chomo hon jong la se saira min na ji pa chu la se sair electoral la do wa di nam tia bet di hin chi pa chu nga yin tin tieng le ani na chu notice pa hi enumeration form ki submit jong le ERO chun avet la se sai rama wangi hi aume anu pa min long aume ti wangin doubtful case ati ho to ki bang lo sparing error ho jong chu logical error in a hope se chu notice issue hin bol di he
Okay, kipaman.
Ba min tu in ikho kal jong hu so tan question hi ka hin tam hon lo de ta in mi khat mi kal ka hin hon lo de tan. Yes, please Pu Gangte, you can come in.
Yes, it's actually from Sri Lanka. So my question is that you mentioned that in case in my scenario, what happens is my dad name is not listed in the 2005 census, and then my grandparents, so they have both passed away. So in this case, if my dad name is not listed in either of the my dad is from Moray, so it's not listed in Moray constituency, neither it's in Wangkhe constituency. And then now, as per our electoral roll, our name is in the Hingang constituency. So in this case, you have mentioned that I need some family relative, but then I don't have any proof for that. So the only relative that we would have in order to find the route would be my uncle. So you mentioned that uncles are not allowed. So in that case, like, how do I go about that?
Yeah, in that case, Palm Tree, your
Yes, sir.
father or your name, yourself or your parents in the enumeration form,
Yes,
it says
yes,
relative's name. So relative doesn't mean uncle or auntie. So
right,
here in the electoral uh, matter, the relative means your father, your mother, or in a women's case, their husband,
husband,
or even grandparents are
right.
considered to be relative. So
Uh-huh.
it is about immediate relative, blood relation, blood
Mhm.
relative.
Okay,
So if your father's name is not nowhere there in 2005, then
mm,
still, if his name is in current electoral roll, you will have to fill the
right,
enumeration form and submit
right.
enumeration form. You can left the column for 2005 blank. In
Okay,
that case, ERO will issue a notice asking you to appear before the ERO and to prove your citizenship. Since
okay.
your name was not there in the last SIR,
Uh,
your citizenship is doubtful. So you
uh,
come and appear before me and prove your citizenship that you are a citizen of India. How do you prove you are a
mm,
citizen of India? The listed documents are there for
right.
place of birth, date of birth, issued by Board of Secondary Education or University.
Uh,
In our case, we
okay,
have ST certificates issued by
right.
SDO. You will have to
Mm,
produce all those government documents
okay.
prior to 2005 so that you
Oh,
can prove before the ERO that I am a citizen of India. See, I have a document issued by the government officers, government authority.
so in this case, let's talk about my father here. So my father, he could produce his matriculation certificate, right? So,
Yes,
but for
even caste
us,
certificate.
okay, but caste certificate, you mentioned that it should be prior to 2005. So I don't think my father would have a caste certificate prior to 2005. So it would be only, post 2005, and even I have only post 2005.
There are other documents
So,
also. Election Commission has listed 12 documents like
all right.
pension cards, any other document issued by Government of India. There are
So,
12 documents.
can he use his army, like he's in the army? So any other service certificate, is that
Yes, yes,
applicable?
yes, yes. Government issued identity proof.
Okay. Is that something to worry about? I mean, like if our name is not there in the previous list.
No need to worry, but it will be tough. You will have to prove your citizenship before the
Uh,
electoral registration officer. If you
okay.
satisfy him, you will be there in
So,
the final roll. If you
uh,
can't satisfy him, then you will not be there. Even in that case, isay no mucho, SIRI tiam khat ako itabang. Amin pangjog talo o mahayong lunggim na ding umdi po ye. Jitu SR kichaiting the electoral roll he tua kisimpa he ton so na chibog se ki mangdi tai ti no umlo wehin. Waiting le normal process imini ki hum thei ki do he boy no boy ye.
so I am from Imphal. So in that case, like my BLO would be obviously a military person. Then who, like, how do I approach them? I do have the number. I went to the ECI net and I have the number. So do I contact them directly or do I go to the DC office in Churchanpur? Because my parents are right now in Churchanpur.
No, Churachandpur cannot do anything because it has to be done by the present electoral roll officer and the BLO of that constituency where
Okay.
you are enrolled
Okay.
in the current electoral roll.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I suppose Gante your questions are answered to Naban and it's all get
Yes,
hit
thank
in
you.
I he me I had him holding in chin iki ho no he abai hin he la had him hollow ding he ya se chen wang he buina che che yang so ki the hi in he ti chen question ho he speaker pan a hin se na chun tam bet I answer ki boltan hin la message langa hin mi tam ten clear nom poimo aji chu tu lai ta ki bol tu lai ta poimo hi je chen question hin dong ho hi pa cha no mi ke pa pi jong mi chila hin pu speaker line question khat ahong ki dongin he che hi ka hin sim thla ding in nang man hin answer pi la chun ke pa min ten aji chama network khoi na muna lo hi ji chun direct message ahong lu ne ma bui na hi na answer ta wang chu ka ging chan hi jong la khat ve hin sim thla ping ka te a question chu kanu le ka pa min hi 2005 voter list a hin Ukhrul district a aumin tunwang saikot constituency in aumtai ahin 2005 list aki holle aumpun hicho hile 2005 form fill up adi chu ka skip jing ding hitam hichi hine hin shape in ti he
Kaya team develop chula question so kanule kapa 2005 achun Okrol district voter list aume ti ham
e aume ti chu
auma
tu
hin
awang hi saikot constituency aum kita
tua ti chu latest na.
latest ahin
Boy lo chula latest chu hoila ya jong ki thei ya chu ting le last SIR yong chu hoila ya jong ki thei kho lo electoral roll all India phot le Tamil Nadu an jong le kho lo Bihar an jong le kho lo. That means we were citizen of India and my name was there already in 2005 2002 electoral roll. Chichu approved thei la pantina mana bol di chu okrula anu le pa min 2005 an umeti le ECI net search your name in the last electoral roll. ECI net app chun chi in lang hall in lang nanu le na pa min chu type le chun a detail hung do in tin constancy min polling station min serial number part number cho yo se chu na ki download ai lo le na ki note do tu enumeration form chu last SIR column chu chi detail ho chu na fill up di he
ke pao me chi chung chi pen en tar ke chi in te na man jang he them tan te la to question khat a se na le ding ka hin do nom chu hi le hi SIR a hin political parties on role play ding ani dem
sorry in say po
tu chung chi SIR enumeration a hin political parties ho in role play ding ani dei so ban le follow up question a cho ruling parties ho in advantage a hi lo disadvantage ani thei di ven ki hi
oh okay political parties also yes they have a big role to play so ECI as far as possible abol jo se transparent ta abol hin booth level agent kiti aumin booth level officer counterpart to booth level agent ahin as booth level officer chu government in appoint election commission appoint bol hin booth level agent ho chu all recognized political parties on booth जो से polling station जो से ama agent khat appointable the he hi booth level officer to booth level agent ho hin SIR sunga hi thakhat ato khom the yo he tiếng lệ bia lô na bol lo se jong bia le a het sa ding tiếng lệ aki bol lo se hi political parties ho to amo consultation ai lo vai le amo ho jong inform ki bol lo kai each and every step a hi political parties ho involve ki bol he ye cha chu adi di a recognize political party ho chun ama polling station jo se a booth level office agent appoint ki bol chi diu SIR sunga hi amohon jang phatake cha monitor bol nom yola bol theyu phata booth level officer hon adi ta bol nam bol lo ham ti ho jang avet la jing theyu he chu all political parties are involved throughout this process of the SIR, and election commission also encourages all the political parties to be involved and to participate and to support the SIR.
Cái bao mê chi context up so hilchet na hoi ta na hin nei ta in to in one more last question ta nei no min heche so hil let us jump little away from the topic heche SIR ko nin tham khat topic hi divert new khat bol jem hitin aji chu nang electoral langa na experience to na observation da na ho ku ki cha te in election voting participation ibol da no hi nang ma observation dung je ya ipitin mo am search chom cha nin sei pi thelo jin ke pa min te
Garipino Moses, last part too.
Ho cookie cha te adi athing lang mi te hin electoral politics election voting rights hi participation ibol dan election te participation ibol dan hi nang ma mu do la ipiti na mu am hi chi tham khat nang ma viewpoint hin se pi lo jin ke pa min te
Participation hi thing lang mi ho dia mi ho thang pia thing lang mi ho Manipur Nagaland even Mizoram la thing lang mi ho hi participation wang chu India dinga hoi loi he voter turnout khu ve election all over India except West Bengal adanga hi northeastern states so ade chi tribal belt tribal dominated states so Nagaland Mizoram even Manipur hi voter turnout hoi loi ta akhahin alhang pia every election polling station jo sia ho 70% above even 80-90% turnout yang umji hin henge chichu abangin turnout ho chu adi lo jang uminte ti suspect yang chu abol na in ai wangin mundang ai ke ho Delhi mo hin Delhi kahin Delhi hi urban cities la hi urban apathy kiti kharo min koi machan vote hanom talo na mi ho hi election commission in awareness campaign election laile bola electoral enroll ki bolu win tieng le election polling day ni le na vote na tha onga ye na franchise right voting right exercise na bola nga ye ta campaign na bolo awareness bolo ai wanga hardly 60% ho turnout be busy tam ta le there is urban apathy ai wanga ho not is ajuchi campaign pa ha bol ngai lo cho mi pi he election ai ki thanu min tin tieng le voting right ni nei pau jang he na sata ki mang cha hi chu ho constituency hi keen contest jang ji a very interesting keen contest enge phungle chang planism politics jang cho kit in hi cho ja on chu voting percentage voter turnout ho hi effect impact abol ji in adang wang chu aning ka wang chu online khare hi zen ka lungel ka ha se nom pon teng le tu to election office atong yong ka hi je chun adang wang chu comment ka ha bol nom pun lang pia chi chu ka ga bol nom he naga nga masangin common frequently asked FAQ phabe lilenga ka ga ji do in na cho chu sumpi ding khat to le khana chu is linking of Aadhaar mandatory during SIR mi bangin Aadhaar to link ki bolin ai lo le Aadhaar produce bolin kiti ho umin ita bang misinformation sa umin clarify ka bol nom chu Aadhaar is only optional kahi wanga online a bol ho dinga wang e signature chu verify bol na dinga Aadhaar chu anga ye ting le na detail ho Aadhaar ato na voter electoral roll na detail match anga ye ahin la enumeration form physical submit ho ding house survey ahung tieng la BLO ho cho Aadhaar produce bol te ding tina mandatory poye ani na achu aminto details last SIR to tu amin kibang lo ho chu injon yang sei ta win date of birth kibang lo ho kum kibang lo ho chu logical error in a hope de hin which ho chu ERO in notice in issue thing le explanation bol hunga in te married women ho numei ajini do ho ke jong chu aboi no mo min cho ta bang chu la se sara kho achom assembly constituency achom tu electoral au na chom hi kitta cho ta bang chun relative name la se sara chu ipinamen sande ham na ji pa min na men sande hai elo le na nu na pa no hung kon na chu na men sande ham ti yong chu koi sa na min chi ke sa chu nanu na pa min 2005 na na hung ko na khwa nanu na pa min so married women ho chun mention bol nga in te tieng le form 6 to form 8 wang chu isay tawin form 6 chu amin lo hon claims and objection period so nga submit bol the ahin correction of details in electoral roll wang chu SIR ki chaiting le submit bol di he online na submit hon document upload bol thading umam ti question omin po ye online na fill up yong le enumeration form chu either online or offline enumeration form achu no documentary proof is to be attached during enumeration phase only notice issue na bola notice na mu ting le bo document na produce ngai di heti cho china clarify kan bol no me
cái pháo mình thu độ đồng nông tâm pi dòng leo hẳn ít hộp cả nào hiệp phát sợ tạ hằng hiện tại dị chân chạy này là anh em nó tàu hệ tin chỉ là cuối sân thu độ bol nôm họ rằng hi tâm rồi hi speaker puin lecture abol sung chỉ là mi chôm mình ado họ answer abol chung hi cái bol cho kể tới đình cả tạ sanin hi dị chân hi chi zoom mit hi anivel vet leo hẳn ibon chỉ cái và ít độ nó họ dị chu hilaya hin adon na answer chu so ke tan te ti chu avela kain se hin a chaine dingin pu speaker na chunga the bridge minin ke pa thu sejo lo hong ke phungin tu ni ne khwa hin mi lungjin na mi buina nam sunga mi tam ta buina khep tha hi ding kiniam omin hi chen na to phat na phat man tam ta ni hin pi na chung chung wa pathin pa the na bo hanang ma khu kit jong le discussion achong choma kimoto ki dingin avelin tin na le ki party se na jang ka hin ne chule mun choma so pi ola naw na mi piti ho chule hi chi the bridge hin vi hin ngai losing hin to so jing ho so si chunga jong ki pa thu I phong ve ne hi ka ke pa
e on ka ki pa Moses